Hello guys and girls, and welcome back. This is Xbox-Xtra again, and this time with a quick short tutorial on how to use Aurora. In my last video that I uploaded on how to install Freestyle-3 or Aurora, I got some questions from subscribers on how to actually copy or extract your original game DVD content to your hard drive. In Freestyle-3 there is an option, it's called DVD extract. So if you put in your original game into the DVD, then you can push that button and it will extract and copy all the necessary files to your hard drive. Well, in Aurora Dashboard, if you're using Aurora, it works a little bit different. So that's what I'm going to show you in a few seconds. You'll have to select all the files manually and then copy and paste them to your hard drive. So in the screen below we can see settings and system and browse and launch and everything. So let's press the back button that opens this menu. You can see the file manager. So let's press A on the controller to enter this file manager. You get into the next screen. And as you can see, there's no DVD yet. We got the Aurora, we got the hard drive, that's the hard drive that's inside the Xbox. We got all the way down the USB 0, that's the external hard drive. But we don't have the DVD yet showing. That's because I don't have any original game in my DVD. So at the moment, if we press the B button on the controller, we can go back, and then you see that launch DVD is gray. At the moment that I'm putting in a DVD, so you can choose whatever DVD you have, you just put it in and you close the tray. One moment it will read the disc and it will say that you can launch the DVD. It gets black, you see. So at this moment I can launch the DVD, or I can go back to the file manager. So now I want to get back into file manager, so I'm going to be pressing A on my controller to get into this screen again. And I want to copy all the files that are on the DVD to my hard drive. And to make it more easy for myself, I'm going to be using the right bumper on the controller and also the left bumper to switch between the left and right, as you can see right now. So make sure you select the left bumper, the left system, and then you select the DVD as shown here. Press A on your controller and you can see what is on your DVD. All these files are on your DVD, and these files we're going to select later and copy them to the system on the right, to our hard drive. So I want to be copying all these files to a new folder on my external hard drive, that's here. So the left bumper, the DVD content, I'm going to be copying it to the system on the right, to my USB 0. So I'm going to be pressing A, and then in the USB 0, my external hard drive, you can see that I have my Xbox 360 games folder. And here are all my games that I have on this external hard drive. If I put my stick to the left, I can see a few options extra. So all the way in the top you have the new directory, then you have also rename, delete, you have the cut option, the copy option, and all the way down is the paste option. So we're going to be using the copy function and the paste function to copy all the files to our hard drive. But before we start copying, we're going to select a new directory. So press A on the create a new directory. And we're going to call it, in this case, Halo Reach, because the original game is a Halo Reach game. When I'm done creating the directory, I'm pressing the Done button, and you can see the list is reloading because Aurora is placing the empty folder in between. So let's scroll down all the way to Halo Reach, and as you can see, when I press A, there's nothing on there yet. So this folder is empty. So what we're going to do now, we're going to select the left bumper, and you come back to your DVD. And now we're going to select all these separate files to copy them and paste them into the right folder, Halo Reach. So we're going to be using the X on your controller, as shown here, to select the files. So select it and go one down, you select it until you selected all the files that you need to copy. Once selected, you can see that there's a little V on the side of it. Now with your left stick on your controller, you go to the left of the screen, and then you can scroll down until you reach the copy function. When you reach the copy function, you're going to be pressing A to copy all the selected files. And as you can see, there are 10 files enqueued for the copy. Now pressing the RB again to go to your Halo Reach directory that's empty, using your left stick again on the left side and then we're going to use this paste function. So we're going to press A on paste, and then it's asking you for your confirmation, so you're sure you want to copy all those files there. And in this case we're going to be pressing yes. So press yes, and then it will start copying all the files that are needed for the game to work. And then it's copying all the files, all the necessary files, to your hard drive. So after this, when it's done, we need to make sure that the game will appear in your cover flow and that it's playable. If all the copied files are successfully copied, it will be playable, but you need to be having it in your cover flow. So in order to make it show up in your cover flow, you're going to be using the settings tab. That's the start button. But I'm going to be showing you how to do that in a few seconds. And then we need to do a manual scan. So the Xbox knows that there is a new game on your hard drive, on your external hard drive, and it scans for it. So let's speed up the process for the sake of the video, so you don't have to wait that long. There we go. And then when it's almost done, at the end it will give you a message that it's successful or not. And then it's 100%. Bam, that's done. Paste completed successfully. That's good. Now I can switch between my DVD and my Halo Reach folder by pressing the left bumper and the right bumper again on my controller, as you can see. And my Halo Reach folder is completely full with the files from the DVD. So if I'm on my Halo Reach folder and I press B, I go back and I'm in my games, Xbox 360 games list. If I press the left bumper again on my controller and then B again, you can see that the DVD is inside this list of the system. Press B again. The moment that I'm ejecting my DVD from my drive, so I'm taking my game out of my drive, the launch DVD gets grayed out again. If you want to repeat this whole process with another game, it's now the time to do it. You can put it back in and then just repeat the whole process from copying and pasting all the files to a new directory. And then we come to the scanning part, because we also want to have the game show up in our cover flow so we can play it. You do this by pressing the start button on the controller, and this will bring you to the settings menu that you can see here. Simply scroll down with your left stick to the content scanning tab, and then with your left stick you can also go to the right to go enter this content scanning tab. In order to make this work and in order to make the cover appear and to play the game Halo Reach, you need to be connected with an internet connection. Like your Xbox needs to be connected with your PC network or some other internet connection, so it can download the cover. What we did today, I made an extra hard drive directory, so an extra directory with Halo Reach. We copied all our files from the original game to this directory, and this directory I made it on my USB 0 that you can see here all the way down. And now I want my Xbox to scan all these gamepads. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to select my Scan Now tab, and then I'm going to press A on Scan Now. The moment that you have an internet connection, it will automatically download the files needed to show your Halo Reach, your new game cover. Let's find it. It's all the way to the right, I guess. And there it is. So now I have also the game showing up in my cover flow, and I'm able to play it. When I press the Y button, I get into this screen. You have a few extra options here. You can press launch, you can have the title updates, achievements, a preview, and you can also rename it. And if you use your left stick to the left or the right, you can also hide the game again, or you can delete the game. And this way you have a few extra options also for this game. So this is nice because it's showing up, and this means that I did everything okay and I can play it right now. So this is working pretty good in Aurora. A lot of people still using Freestyle-3 because they just like the way it looks or the way it works. But to be honest, Freestyle-3 isn't in development anymore and Aurora is. So when you are using Freestyle-3 and you want to switch to Aurora, then pay attention, because I'm going to give you a few more options on the PC in a few moments on how to transfer some more backgrounds and some more cover layouts and that sort of things to your Aurora release package. And if you are already using Aurora, you can also always use the FTP program like FileZilla to import these files to your hard drive from your Xbox. And I will be putting a download link with a complete package, what I'm going to be showing you right now on the PC, in the description below. So you can also use this download link to download everything, the complete package with all the files in it. So here on the PC you can see I have a folder with Aurora 0.5b. This is the latest dashboard version of Aurora at this moment of the video recording. Maybe in the future it will be 0.6b or 0.7b, but for this tutorial it doesn't make a big difference. When I double click it, you can see that I also downloaded some extra backgrounds. I will give you some more information about that later. Also some extra skins, so you have a little bit more options, and some extra layouts. So the cover flow, you get some extra cover flow options. This is the release package. Let's double click it. You can see that we have, for example, there the backgrounds, media. We got some skins in there. And well, if you want to be taking advantage of all the extra downloads that you've downloaded, we're going to have to copy and paste it. So let's start with all the layouts. These are all the extra layouts that I downloaded. I can select these and copy them. So that's what I'm going to do. I select them and I just copy them. Then I'm going to go back a folder, and I'm going to be going into my release package of Aurora. Let's double click it, and for the layouts you have to go in media, in the media folder. So let's click that one and double click on the layouts folder. That's right here. And as you can see, I already did this, but what you're gonna do is you're gonna go right click and then choose paste. You won't be getting this because it will just be pasting your copied files, I mean your selected files. But because I already did this, I'm getting this message. I'm just gonna cancel it. So then you will have all these extra cover flows. Let's go back a folder again and another folder. Let's go back another folder. And the same we can do with the crisis skin or the dark side skin or the paradise skin. So for example, let's choose the crisis skin. It's the XCP file. Right click it, copy it, and then we're gonna paste it. Where we're gonna paste it, I'll show you. Double click the release package, and then we're gonna go simply to skins. When we double click it, you can see that I already copied it here. But for you again, you right click and then press paste, and it will paste it right there in that folder. I'm going to press cancel again. And I did the same with the dark side and the paradise XCP files. So I'm going to skip that. Let's go back a folder again. Now for the backgrounds, you can also have some pictures. These are some standard pictures that I've downloaded. Somebody uploaded them. They're just images, and you can also again select them all, copy them, and these are pretty easy also where they go. You go back to the release package, and then you go to backgrounds all the way up, double click it, and then you can also again do the paste thing. They're here ready, so I'm not gonna do it now. And that's what you're gonna do when you want to use all these options, these extra backgrounds and extra layouts and all the other skins. You can do this as much as you want with a lot of downloads. Okay, so let's select the default background. This is what actually without all the other backgrounds it will start up with, and it looks like this. Let's press B again. Let's change the background to another. This is the default background, so press B and then A on change. And as you can see, these are just simple JPG files. Select whatever you want. depends on what you've uploaded, of course. And I'm gonna select this one. As you can see, the background it changes right away. Before I'm gonna explain you something about the cover layout here, you can see it's circle, and this is like the way this is. We can press B again and then press A on circle, and then you can select the cover layout. So it's going to be different right now. Let's choose the lazy stack. If you press B right now, you go back to the dashboard and you can see that the cover layout has changed. And you can do this as many times as you want. Just press B again and then A again, and just scroll through all the options there. Choose towers, for example, and then you get this cover layout. So you can play around with this and then choose whichever one you like the most. Press B again to go back, and then press A again, and then the one that you really want. Once you selected it, you just press B, and it will stay this way. So for the sake of this video, I'm gonna use the circle again. I'm gonna leave it this way. So the next thing that I'm going to be showing you is how to choose another skin. It's also pretty easy. Press the B button, the view button, for getting into this screen, and then with your left stick you select the skin. Go one down. On the right hand side you can see the default Phoenix Aurora skin. Go to the right with your stick and then press A on change, and you can select the skin right now. And I have put Xtra the Crisis, the Dark Side and the Paradise skin into my skin folder of the release package. And for this video I'm going to be choosing the Crisis skin. Pressing A will get me into this screen, and then it tells me with an exclamation mark that a restart is required. So now I'm going to be pressing B to get out of this screen, and then I will be pressing the back button, the system button, for a restart, and pressing yes when they ask me to continue. I can also turn off the Xbox manually and turn it on again, and we'll have the same result as this. And you can see right away that the Crisis skin is loading up in Aurora. As you can also see that the background that I chose before is still visible, and that's not what I like. So I'm going to be pressing B to get into this screen again, the view, but it has a different setup. Now I'm going to be using the right bumper to go to the background that's in the middle, choosing the background change, pressing A on change, and then I can choose which background I want, and I want to see how the default background is with Crisis. So I'm pressing A, and yeah, this looks better if you ask me. This is what I like more. If you're not satisfied and you want to go back to the default skin again, you can always press B, and then you get into the view screen again. So let's press B, and then when you go with your right bumper to the right, oh, that's one too far, go back one left, and then we can change the skin again if we want. So pressing A on the skin you will be able to choose another skin again. So let's go back to the default Aurora skin. If you, for example, don't like it, restart required. Pressing B to get out, pressing the system button, the back button to get into the restart option menu again, and then I'm going to restart the Xbox, and then you see that it has a different layout also for restarting. Pressing yes, it will get me back to the normal dashboard or the normal skin from Aurora. And the last thing that I want to show you guys is when you're still connected with an Ethernet or an internet cable. When you press the start button on the controller and you go all the way down to the About tab, you can see that there is an update, yes or no. And if there's an update, you can just simply press the download, but at this moment there are no updates. If you want to change your language, for example Spanish, or I'm going to change it to Dutch this time. It's very simple. You press A on the language that you desire, and then it's also a restart required. So basically, with every big change that you make, a restart is required. And I'm pressing the back button and I'm choosing for a restart. And at this moment you can see that it's in Dutch. If I press the back button, you can see that's the Dutch language. This way you can change whatever language you want. So I hope this tutorial helped you a little bit. It didn't cover everything from Aurora Dashboard because it's a lot of things, and also a lot of things that I don't even know. But these are the basic steps, and especially the step for extracting the DVD game to your hard drive. What was initial the question from a few viewers, how to do it. So if you have any questions, I can always react again in the section below, so just ask, and I'll try to help you if I can. Good luck, and talk to you later, guys.